Next thing we can talk about, let's talk about Reiki. What is Reiki?
Okay. Oh, I'm newly a Reiki master teacher, so this is a fun topic for me. Yeah, Reiki is it's a modality, and it's a modality where we change universal life energy. And Reiki was discovered in 1922 by a Japanese man, and it's been brought to the West. So it's almost like, yeah, we're coming up on 100 years here. And so Reiki is just a form of healing energy that comes through the hands or the intention of the Reiki practitioner. And Reiki, you're either Reiki like level 1, 2, or master, depending on what philosophy and school you come from. And so with Reiki, you can send Reiki, a Reiki practitioner can send Reiki energy to anyone. One of the things I love about Reiki is it never does harm. It goes to the part of your body, of your soul, of your spirit, wherever you need it the most. And we don't have to over-direct that. So this is really universal God energy. And all the trainings that I've engaged, I actually talk about God. Like, we talk about the energy is coming directly from God. It's a very focused energy. It's very powerful, but very gentle. And I've actually had some online Reiki, like group Reiki sessions where I offer Reiki to the entire group and then to individuals. Those have been so much fun. And so I'll be looking to teach people Reiki in the near future. So it's been a beautiful complement to my Christian journey. And I've loved incorporating it with myself, with my clients. You can practice Reiki on yourself, which is just fantastic. So anytime if I'm feeling scattered, I'll do Reiki on myself. If I'm feeling, any aches or pains or something, then I can offer Reiki to myself. So it's this beautiful complement, but there's a lot of misconceptions about it. So I'm kind of curious if there's questions about that are coming in. I can answer specific questions. If you ever have any experiences with Reiki?
Not by that name. So I remember having my first conversation with a so-called New Age girl some years ago, and she was studying Reiki and Reiki practitioner. I was like, "Oh, we do the laying on of hands. It's very similar, being
Right.
able to sense and feel and move energy and things like that." So for me, all of this stuff is the same thing: the pranayama, the life force, the Reiki, the Holy Spirit, being able to feel the Holy Spirit, and all of that kind of stuff. Is it likened to the same thing? Because some people, especially Christians, are really quick to say, nope, it's not the same. But for you, in your mind, is it the same? I know there's different modalities and different ways to interact, but is it the same life force? The Holy Spirit, pranayama,
Oh,
chi?
for me personally, totally,
Mm.
totally. Different names, and I would say that the different modalities have different. And so,
Say it again. You broke up that last thing.
uh, these different modalities have different energy signatures,
Okay.
but they're all the same God force. And so Reiki will feel different than laying on of hands, but if we were going to draw a Venn diagram, there's going to be some overlap. And, pranayama is going to feel a little bit different than Reiki, but there's going to be some overlap. And so there's this beautiful kind of interchange between all these modalities. And just like as human beings, we're all created by God, we all have different personalities. So all these different energy signatures, all these different energies have different kind of signatures, different feels to them. And that's what makes it really, really fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
Reiki works particularly with kind of the upper chakra system with those levels of energy. So it's not restricted to that, but so it's really good for connecting actually to the divine. And there's amazing things that happen during Reiki attunements, which is what we call the kind of treatments that people receive with Reiki. So, and Reiki is also really important in that, unlike prayer, we should only offer Reiki if it's requested. So I will not just randomly send Reiki to someone. That really needs to be a relationship where they need to request it, and then I can send it. But prayer, I feel like I can pray for anyone at any time, and that people can pray for me at any time. We don't have to have special requests, although we can.